Hey guys, welcome to another session of Prince Tech Solution. This is Amit Kumar, and in today's topic I'm going to show you how to start web designing with WordPress content management solutions. Okay, so nowadays WordPress is one of the best content management tool, as you know most of the people have known. So I'm going to show you the installation of the WordPress environment. So as you know that WordPress is a PHP environment. So before you install the WordPress, you need to have some prerequisites. In the prerequisites, you need to set up the PHP environment, number one. The second one is you need to set up the MySQL, which is RDBMS. These two things you need to set up. And then you have to download the WordPress from wordpress.com. So I do have all these three components with me. I have the PHP WAMP server, which is the inbuilt pre-built framework of the PHP. So before I go and install the WordPress and start working with the web designing, I have to install the WAMP server. So this includes your PHP environment as well as the MySQL database environment. So let me start with the installation. You have to run as administrator to start with the WAMP server installation. In the meanwhile it is loading, let me tell you friends that benefit of working with WordPress content management tool on top of creating a customized web service is when you create a website by using WordPress, the first thing, it is very less time consuming, number one. Number two, even if you do not know HTML, don't worry. You can start with WordPress and you can create a beautiful of your website to start with your business or to start with your clients relationships. So in the meanwhile I have to run this package. This is WordPress WAMP server package. It is running. Accept an agreement and next. So I don't have to do anything here, simply next and go on, and it is very easy for installation. Now in the meanwhile it is going for installing. I was just telling you the benefit of using WordPress for creating web designing. So even if you do not know the HTML language, you can simply start working with the WordPress to create a website. So WordPress has very huge set of pre-built themes galleries. You can simply import those themes and start working with. Pre-built themes and easily consumed. I'm sorry. Again, it can be used in building so you can simply use it, the scheme you can use it, the theme you can use it without starting from the scratch. You have to simply customize it. Okay, the fourth one is highly SEO compatible. Let me tell you friends, what is SEO? SEO is search engine optimization. So it is a technology on which when you are deploying your site, and if it is SEO compatible, then whichever the product you are selling to market, whichever the portfolio you have, that would be highly searchable by Google, or that would be highly searchable by any any search engine. So This is basically called as so when you are creating a website, you need to check all these parameters that it is optimized as per the SEO guidelines. So if it is not optimized, you would not see much more benefit by making your website. So when you are creating a website, anybody searching, say I'm providing a training on ClickU. Now if my website is SEO compatible, anybody can come and search in Google that learn ClickU, or I want to learn ClickU, or I ClickU online training, something, some set of keywords. So based on those keywords, Google find out your website, and your website would be comes or appears in the first page, in the first line of your Google. So if your SEO ranking is high, so here regarding the SEO and the detail of the SEO, I'll tell you in another video I will upload very soon. But as I was talking about the SEO, let me tell you, WordPress theme comprises all these SEO guidelines. So whenever you're creating a website through WordPress, you just can determine that, just can assume that it is a SEO compatible website, because WordPress is highly built and highly professional. WordPress is highly built, highly professional themes is already pre-built SEOs, and they have followed the SEO guidelines. Excuse me. And then okay, so these are the benefit you are getting by using a WordPress content management tool. Instead of creating a website from the scratch, you can simply install the WordPress and can create a website in a single day. Okay, just by using a single day you can install your website. So it says Explorer will be the first, will be the default browser. Okay, let it be. I want to make another browser instead of the system. Okay, alright. So you have to click S if you do not want to use Internet Explorer. Instead of that, if you want to use another browsers like Chrome and Mozilla. Okay, I will just cancel it because I don't want to continue with Explorer. Yes, again cancel it. Okay, it is asking that you need to choose Internet Explorer, and you need to choose WordPad as a default PHP editor. However, I don't have to write any PHP code, guys, because I'm going to use the content management tool, that is WordPress. If I would start working with the PHP from the scratch, I need to learn the PHP language. So here you don't have to learn any language, neither the PHP nor HTML. So everything is graphics user interface based. You can simply go on installing and use it. So this is the WAMP server. This is basically a web hosting server, which, as I said, it includes the MySQL package as well as PHP package. So in this, once the installation is completed, I am going to show you how to set up the WordPress in WAMP server or PHP server. Okay, in PHP hosting platform, we have to deploy the WordPress content management tool, and we can enjoy the features of WordPress. Okay, so till now what I shown, that was up to the installation of WAMP server, that is the PHP and MySQL environment. So far I have not started showing the your WordPress installation. I'm going to show you now here. So we have completed installing the WAMP server. So I have my PHP environment ready, I have my MySQL environment ready. So this is what the server is ready, the hosting platform is ready for PHP. So I need to start it. Remember, when you're starting it, you must have the admin privilege, so it's better to run as an administrator. Okay, So here the warm server is going to be started. Here you can see in the right corner of my tray, you can see the local host, the local server, which is going to be started. Now it is orange color. So remember guys, when you are installing a warm server, the very generic problem it happens here is if you have SQL server installed in your machine, or if you have information services IaaS is installed in your machine, or if you have firewall is turned on in your machine. In all these cases, your warm server will not be easily start. Okay, so in that case you need to troubleshoot it. You need to change the port of your warm server, which is normally use the port 80 of your system. Warm server by default, the PHP server by default use the 80 port of your system. However, if you have any other application which has been consumed by the 80 port of your system, then you can choose any other port to start running your warm server. Okay, so here this is my warm server, which is not going to be started because it's showing an orange color. That means it is not starting properly. So right click here, go to tool, you can refresh it and let me check if it is going to be started. You can just assume that there is a green color icon, but now as it is orange color, I have to check that whichever the component is using port number 80. As I said, warm server runs on the port number 80. So as it is occupied by any other third party or any other server software, so it is not starting. So I need to check which component of your system is using the warm server. Alright, so it is saying the Microsoft information services IaaS, Microsoft IaaS is using this 80 port. So in order to avoid this, in order to apply this warm server on 80, you can go and stop the internet information services. Anyways, I'm least bothered about to run this on the port number 80. I can run any other port also. So I can do one thing. I can change the port number. I don't want to change the port number of IaaS, otherwise my .NET applications would not work. So I'll right click here and then use port other than 80. So you can use any other port except 80. It is suggesting that you use the port number 8080 to start warm server. Okay, let's see. Is it still occupied by anybody else or any other software? It's not in use. It's showing 8080 port is not in use, so that means it is open. So you can press enter to start the warm server. I am expecting this to be started. I need to restart the machine. It's a basic guidelines that you need to restart the machine to let it started. So let's restart the machine and see whether the server is starting or not. It must be started.